Thank you.
All right. Yay, everybody's here. And let's get started with our practice this evening. And we're going to move a little slower. We're going to actually be standing to start facing open, wide legs. And we will start in that position. So opening up wide legs on your mat. Yep, just like that. So you're going to go wide. Yep. And we're going to start leaning side to side. So you're just going to go side to side. Side to side. Oh, you guys can't see my feet. All right, and then drop your hands. And you're going to sink down. So we're taking our time, a little bit at a time. Adding. Now, a little bit different. Arms come up. Reach, drop down. Up, reach, drop down. Now you can interlace those fingers. Up, reach, drop down. Up, reach. Lift. Lift. Good, and we're going to do a hold. Reach and hold. Hold it there, keeping your torso forward. So you're not leaning to the leg. You're keeping your torso forward. Good, now see if you can lift your extended leg toes. Lift the toes. Excellent. Hold it there. Very nice, Tina. Okay, and then from there, we're going to release and switch to the other side and hold. Keep your torso forward so you're not turning towards the leg. You're staying forward. Excellent. And then lift your toes. Lift. Great. And then reach up, down, lift your toes. Turn and face the side and lift up interlaced fingers again. Drop down and you're going to circle your arms, lift up into a squat. Interlace your fingers again, drop to the other side, lift your toes. Turn and face the side, reach, drop your back heel, open. Release your arms, come around in a circle, lift down into a squat, lift up, hold your squat, pause. Good. Turn to the right, warrior two, lift warrior four. Back to warrior two. Turn your head, then lift. Look up. Drop the arms to drop a little deeper in the knee. Reach back up. Good. One more. Drop deeper and reach back up. Good. Lift, reach, turning that foot, and that upper arm is going to reach across the body. Open. And then lifting up, reach up, dropping into a squat, lift your arms. And then warrior two to the other side. Hold it. Okay, watch your torso, you guys. Try not to lean into it. Keep your torso pulled back. Good. Warrior four. Warrior two, turn your head. Warrior four, look up. Warrior two, turn your head. Warrior four, drop a little deeper into the knee. Again, warrior two, warrior four. Good. That upper arm then reaches, turning your foot, drop across the body, open. Hold it there. Okay. And then from there, lift up. Reach. Interlace your fingers. Good. We're going to drop to the side. Lift your toes. Rotate, reach. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Then the hands are going to go to the ground. You're going to lift that front leg and take it back. Reach up. And then the leg that's on the ground, you're going to drop it to the ground. Push back up. Drop to the ground. Push back up. Drop to the ground. Push back up. One more, drop to the ground. Push back up. Then step that leg that's in the air forward. Turn, reach, up, squat, down, reach up again. Interlace your fingers and drop to the other side. Lift your toes. Turn and face the side, warrior one. Hands drop to the ground, and that front leg then reaches up. Drop the other leg onto the ground. Push up. Down. Push up. Two more. Down. Push up. Down. Push up. Then the leg that's in the air reaches forward. And then turn and face the front. Inhale up. Good. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to hold the squat, coming into warrior two arms, turning to the right. Virabhadrasana two. Lift the arms. Turn your head. Reach up and then turn the foot, take it across the body again. Open up. And then lift back up. Reach into a squat, drop. Come back up. Do one more. Then you're going to hold the squat. Reach out with your arms. Virabhadrasana two. Then lift. Virabhadrasana four. Turn your head. Reach the arm up. Across the body. Turn your foot so you can do that. Open. Lift up. Reach. Squat. And come down. Inhale. And come down. Reach, interlace your fingers. Good, you're going to drop to the side. Lift your toes. We have an add-on. Turn and face this side. Reach, Virabhadrasana one. Release your hands down. That front leg then goes up in the air. Three-legged dog. Drop down onto that knee. Push back up. Then you're going to drop down onto that knee. Drop your chin and chest to the ground. Curl your foot towards your head. Slide through. Lift up, Bhujanasana. Take it back, down dog. Then that back leg, the leg that stepped back, then steps forward. Drop your back heel and you're going to scoop. Same arm, same leg in the front. Reach. Up. Good. Release. Down. Parsvakonasana. Come back up. Reach up. And down. Parsvakonasana. Reach back up. And down. Hold it. Hold side angle. Parsvakonasana. And then release. Inhale up. Interlace those fingers and drop to the other side. Lift your toes. Turn and face this side. Virabhadrasana 1. Reach. Hands release to the ground. Front leg goes up. Three-legged dog. And drop to the knee on the other leg. Push up. Drop to the knee. Chin and chest to the ground. Bend the leg. Slide through. Lift up. Take it back. Down dog. Get hollow in your belly. Straighten those legs, you guys. So you actually want to lift your kneecaps. Yeah. Get hollow in your belly. Open up your armpits. Just give a little bit more energy to the pointer finger and thumb. All right, the leg that stepped back is the leg that steps forward. And then you same arm, same leg, it scoops up. Warrior 4, Parsvakonasana. Warrior 4, Parsvakonasana. Warrior 4, and Parsvakonasana. Hold. Hold it there. And now you can use a block. I'll use Tina as my example. You can use a block and take your hand to the floor, or you can actually just take your hand to the floor. Palm. She's over here with my beautiful peonies that are blooming. They don't bloom for long, and they're like one of the highlights of my year. So palm is down, thumb is reaching back behind you. And you get to see these lovely peonies. Good, and then release and come up, inhale up. Good, and then we're gonna do 2 fingers on either side of the hand. Turn your heels out. 2 fingers, they're together. And then you drop into a wide-legged forward fold. Grab your big toe. Connect your 2 fingers to the thumb. It's what's called an actual mudra. So here's my foot. My 2 fingers slide in like this. Come around and connect to the thumb. Release your head down. Relax your head, you guys. Don't hold it up. It's a habit. It's a total habit. Let that head, let it go. Good, and then we're gonna turn and step back into plank. holding plank. You can modify to the knees if you need to, but you're holding strong and stable. Just hold. Modify if you need to. We're holding it for a little bit. Then slowly lower. Lift up, Bhujanasana, Cobra. Take it back, down dog. Strong and steady. Move with ease. We're transitioning now into warmer weather, which means you need to really be aware of your intensity in your practice. You want to have more ease. So then we're going to look up at our hands and actually step forward. Walk all the way up. Forward fold. Relax your head. Then inhaling up. Good. Now the leg this front leg is going to end up stepping back. Okay. For us, it's the right leg. For you guys, it might be your left, but for us, it's the right leg. So the right leg is going to actually come up into tree pose. So you can bring your hands to your heart. So your left leg is your standing leg. Now, here is your variations. Level 1, you actually keep your foot on the ground. Level 2, you go to the shin. And level 3, you can come all the way up into the inner thigh. Eyes are going to go off into the horizon, staring at a single point. And you keep your eyes there and then reach up and hold it. Be steady, just like your plank. Hold. But then soften your gaze. Soften your face. Release intensity. Do the practice. Be strong in your practice without over efforting. You want to release effort. You activate. That's different. Good. Now, the leg that is at the inner thigh, you're going to bring your hands to your waist. It's going to reach back into warrior 3. Go all the way back. That means you have to drop your torso. Now, if you need to modify, you bring your foot to the ground. Keep lifting. And then reach your arms out. All the way out if you can. I don't have enough room here. So strong. Steady. And then we lower the back leg. Reach up, warrior 1. Drop your hands to the heart and then rotate into the wide-legged stance. Good. Your skin. Drop down into that forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Relax your head. Oh my God, that's playing a PDF game. Here we are doing yoga, and my son's in the other room playing a shoot 'em up game. Keep dropping your head. Relax. Now we're going to turn towards your left leg and then step back. Plank, hold. So strong and steady. Modify to the knees if you need to. Slowly lower. Lift up, cobra. Push back, down dog. Hold it. Get hollow in your belly. Look up at your hands and step forward. Hold that forward fold. Super strong. But stable, relaxed shoulders, relaxed head, softening your face. Good, and then inhaling up. Good, hands to your heart. Okay, now the leg that is to the outside here is the leg that is going to come up in your tree pose. So your standing leg now. So this is our left leg now is going to be our leg that comes up. Right leg for us is the standing leg. It should be reversed for you guys, but whatever if it's not. Doesn't matter. Just do the other leg. All right. So variation 1, you bring your foot up. It can stay connected to the ground. Variation 2 to the shin. Variation 3, you come all the way up into the inner thigh. And then let your arms lift. Eyes go off into the horizon, staring at a single point. And you maintain that. Keep your eyes focused. But then soften your gaze. Soften your eyes, the intensity. Soften your forehead. Let your whole face relax. Hold the pose. Good, then hands come to your waist. And that leg that's in the tree pose then goes back into warrior 3. Now, if you need to modify, you could take your foot to the ground. No problem. Then reach your arms out. Then lower and come into warrior 1. All right. And then release. Inhale, coming forward, up. And then exhale, we're going to drop. Now, this time, your palms are going to be flat on the ground. Okay, and you're going to walk your hands back. I want your fingertips facing the same direction as your toes, but the heel of your hand is going to go back. So you're going wide and you're going to walk your hands back, line up the heel of your hand with the heel of your foot, drop the heel of the hand down, bend your elbows, straighten those legs. Again, relaxing your head. Relax your head. Now there should be a bend in your elbow. Yeah, just like Tina. Got it, Tina. Good, now we're gonna rotate to the right. Drop the back leg. We're going into pigeon here. So you're in a half lunge. Walk the front foot over. Now you might need a blanket or a block to go underneath the glutes as you drop into pigeon. So it goes right under. Try to keep this heel pulled up. So typically that's not something that people focus on in yoga. They'll let the heel drop into the groin. Not much of a stretch there for a lot of people. So pull the heel up. And you keep working the extended leg hip down. Drop it down. Stay lifted at first just because it helps to open the chest. And then lowering to a block or onto your elbows on the ground. You choose. That feels good. Oh my God, he did problems. See if you could drop a little lower, arms onto the ground. If you're not on the ground and you're on a block, see if you could drop to the ground. Ooh. Opening up those glutes. Good, and then from there, the leg that is forward is gonna then step back into that plank again. Now, if you were using a blanket or a block, you gotta move it off. Slowly lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. Push back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Good, and that same leg that stepped back then steps forward and rotate right into that wide-legged forward fold. Fingertips facing the same direction as your toes. Move the hands back so that the heel of your hand lines up with the heel of your feet, wide-legged, very wide. Straighten those legs. Good, and then turning towards your, for us, it's our right leg. For you guys, it's probably your left. Drop your back knee. Good. So you're in that half lunge. And then we're going to be taking this into a pigeon, but find your block or your blanket, set it up right underneath the glutes there. And then walk that front leg over to the side. Just walk it right over till the knee starts to drop. Now, just like I said, the heel typically for a lot of people, they do their pigeon with the heel into the groin. I really want you to keep the heel up. The extended leg hip goes down. Okay. Now, if you don't have the flexibility to keep the leg up, it's okay. But you're going to work towards that. Hold it there. My knee is what needs the support. Yeah. Now you can drop down onto your elbows, either with a block or to the ground. Start out with a block if you have one. Ooh. And then see if you could drop down to the ground. If you haven't already, drop to the ground, release. Keep letting your glutes loosen up. And then from there, lift up and you're going to step the front leg back into down dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Shift forward plank and then lower. Lift back into down dog. Then the leg that stepped back now steps forward. And then you go into that wide-legged stance again. A little bit different arms. So slight pigeon toe there with your legs, with your feet. And then you're going to interlace your fingers at the back. Thumbs down. Reach towards the head. Oh, this is a great pose because what it does is it helps release tension out of the neck and the shoulders. Forward folds are helping to move the subtle forces down. Those are called the vayus. Good, and then releasing your hands to the ground. And walking your feet in. Just walk them in. And you want to go hip width or feet together or hip width apart, but you're going to drop down into a squat. So for some people, you might need to take a blanket under your heels. Drop. And then we're going to go into a twist. Hands together. Lean back a little bit so you can bring your thumbs to your heart. Yeah. Very nice. And then release out of that. And we're going to just extend legs. We're going to go back into that. Extend the legs, forward fold. The forward folding practice. It's a practice that helps to calm and settle the body. right? Because we're transitioning again. Okay, bringing your feet back in. You're going to pull them all the way in. Lift up. I'm just going to take my heels right to my blanket. Get that little extra support. Drop down again, and now go to the other side. Hands together. So it looks like this, you guys. Now, I want my hands to be at my heart. In order to do that, I have to lean back and then bring my hands in. Yeah. Good, then release out of that. Now this time, you're gonna actually drop your knees forward. I'm just turning to the side so you can see, but you should just be like this. Drop your knees forward. So toes are curled under and then reach up. Ustrasana. So your hands, I'm gonna just turn sideways. So Tina's gonna stay there. I'm gonna turn sideways so you guys can see what we're doing. Your hands are going to drop down. Variation 1, fingertips up. Push your pelvis forward. Then release, flatten out. So Tina's going to go forward. Come back up. So you can go back to that variation 1 or reach back and drop into grabbing your heels. Push your pelvis forward. Look up. Very nice, Tina. So you can actually do this against a wall. So you can really help teach your body how to do this. You put your pelvis on the wall. Your knees and your pelvis are on the wall. And then you go back, and it really helps you develop that pose. Okay, then slowly coming out of that and hinge forward, flatten out your feet. And do child's pose. So open up your knees, big toes together, and just get that relaxation. Time flies when we're having so much fun. Nice. Looks good. My son decided to put his Lego, it's the wave, the famous picture of the wave. It's made out of Legos. He got it for his birthday in December, and he put it together and he put it here for our Zen space because he felt like it was part of Zen. You guys see it? Here it is. It's quite well done. All right, so there it is. It's the wave. All right, now coming out of child's pose, we're going to go onto our back now and start preparing that body for relaxation. So laying on your back, draw your knees into your chest, and then you can move them in a circle. In a circle. And then go in the other direction. Very nice. Opening up your arms. Taking your legs to the right side. And you can use one hand up on the leg. Turn your head and look at the other side. And then lifting the leg up, going to the other side. And again, you're going to look in the opposite direction. Rotations are super important in our practice to help stimulate our organs. They encourage digestion, better functioning of those digestive organs. So twists are the poses that you do to help digestion. There's other poses too. All right. And then finding your heels and pushing up into bridge. Let the arms lift up above the head. Now I want you to activate by pressing into your feet. Watch out for letting the knees splay out to the side. You want to keep them in alignment with the front of the hip bone. Right there. Not the outside of the hip, the front of the hip. That's where your knees stay tracked. Arms are above. And then release the pelvis down. And you're going to lift your upper body up and grab. Draw your head in towards the knee. And extend the opposite leg. Then releasing the right leg down, but you're staying lifted. Pause and hold. Right leg down, left leg down. Hold. Modify if you need to by dropping your heels. Hold. You can do it. And then bring it in. Find your heels again. Press down. Push back up into bridge. Activate into your feet. Again, tracking your knees with the front of the hip bone. So lined up. Strengthening that back body. And then lowering. Drawing the left leg in. Lift your upper body. The head comes towards the knee. Extending your right leg. Keep your head up. Pull the head towards the knee. Then lowering that left leg. Both legs stay up. Upper body up. Hold. Woo! And draw the legs in. Once again, you're going to take it into a rotation to the right. Look to the left. Then legs come up and go to the left and look to the right. And then release and extend those legs out. Set yourself up for Shavasana. Cover your eyes, cover your body if you need to. That was a nice practice. Okay, so corpse pose. Completely letting go. It's the ultimate release. It really is. Corpse. When you're a corpse, completely gone. Good. And begin to deepen your breath. Slowly roll to your right side and then take a moment there. Pause. Feel your body. Notice your body. Notice your breath as you lay there on the right side. And bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Hands together and connecting your thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes, feel your body, feel your breath. Notice your own presence, how you're occupying this moment. Present with your breath, with your body. And may you have a wonderful evening. Namaste. All right, very nice.